we are, ready to go on our field trip. Fourth graders are loading the bus. Go ahead.
Yay!
Say hi.
Hello!
Say hi.
Hello!
Hello!
Are you excited about it?
Hi!
We are too.
Hi.
We did some decorating this morning.
She saw.
You really?
Hi. Hi.
Smile, say hi.
Hi. Hello.
I'm awesome!
Of course, we have our wonderful parent chaperones and paraprofessionals. Say hi, Mr. Shanky.
Good morning.
And Lulu's mom.
Mrs. Rose Claire.
And Eddie's dad. Come on in, everybody.
Okay, thank you. We're on the buffalo bus. I know. Well, it was only a few years ago I had my first ride on a yellow bus. Yeah, we don't have it.
This is, here we are at Fort Snelling, overlooking the Mississippi River here. And we'll see if kids can figure out why this would be a great place to build a fort. I bet they'll know just by looking here. Here we are, watching the movie about Fort Snelling.
Including approximately 250 enlisted soldiers, officers and their families,
That's the first thing we did when we
servants,
entered
slaves,
the fort.
and civilian merchants. Fort Snelling was the most remote outpost of the United States. In the summer, steamboats brought supplies from the nearest city, St. Louis.
Here we are in the World War II exhibit, part of the Visitor Center at Fort Snelling. We're kind of killing some time before we go on the tour of the fort. We have about a half hour. Not sure what we're going to do, but I guess we'll try to keep ourselves busy. This is the schoolhouse at the fort, and the man standing in the front is the school teacher, and he's going to talk to us about the fort. Guys?
The building that you are in, despite how it looks, is not all that old. Did you know there are only 4 buildings here that are really old? Only 4. This is not one of our old buildings. So you will better understand what it was like to be in a one-room schoolhouse. I'm going to have you repeat the student's pledge, and I will expect you to abide by it. I will obey my teacher.
I will obey my teacher.
I will not speak without permission.
I will not speak without permission.
Very good. Your assignment then is going to be different depending upon where you're sitting. On this side of the room, how is this school of the past different from the schools you are used to? And on this side of the room, how is this school the same? You will have from when I give you permission to start talking until you hear
Here we are. We're going to learn about washing laundry. Looks like that.
Is it a hard job?
Those buckets is where you put your laundry and wash it. It's certainly not washing
You
machines.
can put it in the washing machine, set the washing machine going, and you can go off and do something else. But it wasn't like that back in the 1820s here at the fort. And there were a lot of soldiers on the shore.
Parker going to do some work, it looks like, demonstrating how they carried water.
There you go. Anybody know what this is called? It's called a yoke. And what it does is it spreads the weight over your shoulders and your back, makes it easier to carry. Otherwise, your arms get just pulled out, right? Have you ever carried a bucket of water? It's pretty heavy. But now I'm going to add buckets. Are you ready, sir? All right. You'll be a little lopsided for a minute. And how does this feel?
Looks like Joseph's going to tend the fire and wash some clothes.
And be sure you don't get burned by that fire. Because we are boiling it. It's got notches at the bottom.
Looks like Jesse's going to be an agitator.
Now this would be full of water, hot water and clothes. Does this remind you of anything in your washing machine? Washboard. Put a little bit more of that light soap on.
Looks like Eddie's going to do some
Just
scrubbing
go to work on that.
on a washboard.
You can lean it against you. Alright. So we're scrubbing. Finally we can move them around in there.
I'm just going to rinse the soap off the clothes.
We might need to use 2 or 3 wash tubs to get it done because we want to be sure all that soap is out, that lye soap.
My, that's a lot of work
That
to
ready
do to
for
wash
skin.
clothes.
So look at how many people
Here we are in the emergency.
Find my eyes now.
Hey, we've arrived at Josiah Snelling's house.
Welcome to the commanding officer's house. I'm going to invite you in. I'd like you to sit on the floor in a semicircle in front of the steps. I will address you and we'll talk about what we're going to do at this station. Welcome to the commanding officer. Come on in.
So we're going to go inside the house. This is kind of a nice house. Stone instead of wood. That's probably why it lasted all these years. One of the original structures in the fort.
Okay, very good. As I said, welcome to Colonel Snelling's house. This house was built for Colonel Snelling and his family between 1820 and 1823.
Well, this is one of the rooms in the house. I am going to guess this is probably a dining room because of the dishes. Like this room. Not sure what this room will be used for. It's pretty empty except for some chairs on the side. Maybe since it's in the front of the house, it's the main sitting room. Sure.
All right, let's all come back and sit in our semicircle again if you would.
Well, it's for sure a bedroom.
Just a little more, everybody. Let's get back and get this big group here so I can get you through your next station. So I'll close the floor here. I'll give you a little more information about the
Oh,
house.
this room too, obviously. This will be a bedroom.
Called Georgian. You can tell it's called Georgian because of the curved window above the door and the fact that the rooms sort of mirror each other. It's sort of, if you draw a line in the middle of the house, it's sort of equal on both sides. Not perfect because of the stairs of it, but sort of.
Looks like now we're going to do some marching, making us go in 2 straight lines. And there's a soldier there with a musket. I think this is where they're going to fire that shot that we keep hearing. See how well the our soldiers do in our classroom.
Everyone will step off with the left foot. Soldiers always start with the left foot. And we're going to march to a count, a cadence. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you will think that's slow. It is. We do that on purpose. Don't march faster than the count because you have a job to do. You have to use the touching of arms and your peripheral vision to keep this line perfectly straight while we march. Do that?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Attention. Forward. March. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Well, I think they might need a little work, but not too bad.
Left wheel, march. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Quick, longer in the middle. Company up. Do you think we